The easiest way for a beginner to get started in wholesaling real estate. Guys, it's Rick Ginn here. And today we're all about talking about the ease of getting started in wholesaling. And I'm going to share with you the tips and tricks I use to get started. And at the end, I promise you, if you stay to the end, I'm going to share how I can show you how to do this 100% for free with no upsells at all and share my 20 years experience in doing this. But before I get into it, I need you to do me a favor. Smash that like button, hit that subscribe button to continue to receive the absolute best information on wholesaling today. You're a beginner and you want to get started in wholesaling, you have landed on the perfect video for this. So I've been doing this business for 20 years. I left a corporate job to find something better in my life, and my life has changed radically since I made that decision back in 2003. And my goal is to share information to get you financially free and really get freedom of time back so you can spend it with your family and friends on what you were put on this earth to do. So wholesaling is simply the art of putting a property under contract at a discounted price and taking that contract and then selling it to a cash buyer or like a rich landlord, and you get the spread in between. So if I put a house under contract for $80,000, I can then legally take that contract with putting no money out of my pocket. Sometimes you put a little earnest money down, and then I sell it to a cash buyer who wants to buy the property and will close on it quickly, usually within 10 to 14 days, and then say he or she will pay me $100,000. They pay the closing cost and everything associated with it. And for that reason, I get to collect $20,000. And if you get really good at wholesaling, you learn how to collect paychecks just like that every single month. I've been doing it for 20 years plus. I love what I do because I'm in the business of helping people. And so if you have an interest in wholesaling, this is the video for you. There's like no other word for it. So I think wholesaling is so perfect because you really are in the business of helping people out. And the reason why it's so perfect is you don't need an office. You don't need a big bank account. Honestly, I don't care about your education. Actually, I could care less if you went to college or not. I don't care about your previous work experience. All I care is if you want to go out and help people and you're committed to doing the wholesaling, you can achieve an amazing lifestyle. Now, I'm here to tell you, wholesaling is not for everybody. If you don't like hard work, if you don't like talking to tons of people and you can't handle rejection, you might want to just stop the video right now. But if you're like me, you're a hard worker. I was a C- student. I had ADHD. Everybody told me I wouldn't make it. And I'm here to tell you, most people work for me or want to work with me. And I realized that my what I called disabilities when I was in school, my lack of attention, my ADHD, my C-, because I didn't understand why I got to learn algebra and all this other stuff when I'm not going to use it in regular day life, that was actually the curiosity that led me to wholesaling. So if you have that going in your life, you're in the right place. Your curiosity is there. Nobody's set to work at a desk and get a set amount of salary. That is what the masses do. And if you truly want freedom in life, you got to go out and earn your keep and not depend on anybody else. So if wholesaling rings true to you, I love this business. I've been doing it 20 years. I taught my son at age 17 how to do this, make $100,000 while he was in high school. And I promise you, I can teach you the exact way to do it. Here's the thing is, I cut all the fluff out. I'm 100% authentic, and I don't have anything to pitch you. That's why you should hear me all the way out. Rule number one, getting started in wholesaling is, guys, stop paying for it, okay? It's been around for a long time. I've been doing this business 20 years, and that old pay-for-play model, it just doesn't work. Most of the coaches and mentors out there teaching you, they're in the coaching and guru business, okay? They make millions of dollars collecting fees from you, and they really don't care if you succeed or not. In fact, there is a 95% failure ratio. Me and my son, Zach, are here to fix it. Guys, stop hiring coaches to learn such a basic skill set of wholesaling. There's no need for it. Earn your first $100,000 and then you decide where you want to spend your money. I'm here to tell you a mentor or a coach is not going to make you better in wholesaling. At the end of the day, the work is on you. I promise at the end of this video, I'll show you how to do wholesaling. I'll show you how you can learn directly from me and Zach for free. So if you're just getting started out, I'm going to give you some basic skill sets to get going. The easiest way to go out and find ugly houses, you're looking for ugly, distressed houses, houses with problems, sellers with problems, or a combo of both. The easiest way to do it is honestly is just get in your car, get on your bike, get on your running shoes, and go out and take a piece of paper or take your phone, your iPhone, whatever it is, Android, and start taking pictures and collect addresses. In the old days, I just took a yellow pad and I filled it up front and back. I never stopped. That's how I did my first 2 years of wholesaling, and you will get an unlimited amount of leads doing that. You're looking for beat up properties. You're looking for overgrown grass, which is a big thing, especially in the South. You're looking for knocked over mailboxes. You're looking up for boarded up windows, blue tarps. You kind of get the picture. Find these because if the houses are in that condition, there's probably an issue going on in that person's life. Your job as a wholesaler is to connect with them. You see, the greatest skill set you need to learn in wholesaling is finding motivated sellers and connecting with them. Everything else I can easily teach you in a course. That part, you're going to have to go out and do the grind and get it done. Call it grind, hustle. The really cool thing is it only takes a year or two to really get out of financial dyers and be financially free. So driving for dollars is probably the best skill source you can use to go out and find these properties. Number two is government lists. These are lists that you get at your government level, on the county level, in the courthouse. I'm going to run through the gamut of them real quick for you, okay? By the way, I'm going to teach you how to get all this stuff for free. Any type of foreclosures, pre-foreclosures, probates, dynamite, tax delinquencies, divorce, evictions. It just goes on and on. Inheritance list, code violations. Okay, these are properties that are in violation of some sort of tall grass order or like deferred maintenance, and it works really well. Also, utility shutoffs. Whenever the water gets shut off, if there's a public utility, that's information you get. Guys, if the water's not running, odds are they're probably not paying their mortgage or their rents, or the renters aren't paying. And ideally, that's a person who's going to want to sell those properties. Last but not least, the fire damage properties are amazing. Guys, when a house catches on fire, there is a record for it. You can get it from your local fire department, if not your police department. And then what you do is pursue those owners down to see if they have interest in selling those properties. Those properties need wholesalers more than anything. So the last technique I'm going to share with you as a beginner, and by the way, everything I've said in this, you have to use these steps as a beginner. No, even if you use paid services, these are all free services that you can easily start as a beginner wholesaler and go out and find and locate a deal rather quickly. The last one is just good old-fashioned networking. Let everybody know what you do. Let them know you buy houses for cash. I don't care what condition is, and you can close quickly and you'll make it hassle-free. Tell everybody. So my favorite people to tell are bartenders, waitresses, and any type of used or new car salespeople. They spread the word faster than anyone else, and actually they work really well as a bird dog. A bird dog is someone who points you in the direction of a motivated seller, and they get a small finder's fee for doing that. You can utilize these type of people, and it works really well. Another type of networking, which I really strongly suggest you do as a beginner, is go to your local RIA meeting. So RIA stands for Real Estate Investor Association, and it's a place of like-minded individuals that get together once a month, talk about real estate investing. They talk about all facets of it, so you'll learn a lot there. Do me a favor, other than paying your membership, or it's $10 or $20 usually to get in these places, it's well worth it. And you'll make some lifetime connections there. Some of my best friends came when I went to local RIAs. I just love the energy in the room. Be careful. You will be preyed upon on like senior cash buyers. They'll make all sorts of promises to you. Just make sure if you're going to partner up with someone, you have what we call a legal agreement with them. I'll teach you further on how to do that in my course. But don't buy any courses there. That's like when you go to RIA, do not buy a course. Their objective to get you there is fill the room up, have a presenter, and then they usually split the profits with the person. I don't have a problem with it. I'm just here to tell you I've bought every one of those courses. They're not going to help you in the beginning. Remember, you shouldn't have to pay to learn wholesaling. The reason you're attracted to wholesaling is you want to be financially free and you want to control your time, and wholesaling does all that for you. The real advantage of wholesaling is you can get started quickly with none of your own money, and you really minimize the risk because you're never owning the property. You're just selling the contract. So I hope this video drives the point home on why I love wholesaling. And honestly, if you're a beginner, take these basic steps to get started, because the biggest challenge is in locating motivated sellers. It's not in figuring out the price of the property. It's not even finding the cash buyer. If you can find people who need to sell their house, not want to sell their house, you can do phenomenally in wholesaling. It's made a tremendous difference in my life. I made the decision 20 years ago. I help people every day make the decision. Remember, guys, I do this all for free. I'm not a coach. I'm not a guru. My purpose for doing this is creating a legacy, helping out as many people as possible, not go through the journey I went through of learning this business 20 years by pay for play. It just doesn't work anymore. There's too much information out there. And in the hopes that maybe if you get a deal and you need some help, then you can JV with me and my son, Zach, and we can split it 50-50. And I actually teach you this business. Remember, wholesaling is actually really simple. It's not a 3-year learning curve. Honestly, you can learn wholesaling in as little as 30 days and up and running, and actually make a very sizable profit. The average profit on a deal is anywhere from $10,000 to $30,000. I've made 6 figures on deals. And guys, the sky's the limit in what you want to do. So if you're a beginner and you're really interested in wholesaling, here's what I want you to do is go over to freewholesaling.com, get registered there. And in there, there's no credit card, nothing to put in there. We present the most thorough wholesaling course available on the market today. There's 25 years experience in there, and we walk you through in grave detail from start to finish on how to get going. And the really cool part is you can learn as you go. So we teach you how to find motivated sellers first, which honestly is the biggest challenge in the business. And then the rest, we teach you how to put the title companies together, how to put the cash buyers together. Guys, it's all there in freewholesaling.com. If you are excited as I am about wholesaling and you want to get in this business and like you feel my energy and you want to duplicate it, I'm telling you, it's 100% doable. You're going to have to put in the work for it. If you do that, I'm happy to help you out along the way. So go over to freewholesaling.com. I couldn't explain in like 12 minutes on how to do this whole thing. So the idea is get you excited, get you pumped, get you over there. And then when you're there is you can connect with me and Zach. We go live 6 days a week and we do all this for absolutely free. I want to create a legacy. I want to help out as many people as possible. So guys, do in the comments if you want to get started in wholesaling. And honestly, do you think as a beginner, you can use these tools to ramp up your business really in the first few weeks or the first 30 days? I know I did. And I promise you, if you follow me, I can get you to the promised land with wholesaling. I love this business. I'm passionate. I've been doing this 20 years and I'm not going to go anywhere. Your success is my success and I want to make it happen. So guys, do me a favor, smash that like button, hit that subscribe button to continue to receive the best information on wholesaling today. And I'll see you in the next video. Thanks.